Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Gervonta Davis takes it personally as Floyd Mayweather throws gasoline on fiery Rammer. The online feud between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. seems to be going through twists and turns. In the latest episode, a social media post from Mayweather Jr. seemingly asked the WBC lightweight champion to dash off an angry, expletive-laden response. The Baltimorean is planning a return with a title defense against Frank Martin. Apparently, the post from Mayweather Jr. seems to speculate whether the fight with the host is still on or not. It might be an instance of the undefeated former champion taking a dig at his former mentee. Both the legend and the current superstar of boxing have been involved in a much publicized beef that has witnessed an array of back and forth between the two over the last couple of weeks. It did not take much time for Tank to read the riot act to his former promoter, Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather Jr. For now, a jab for a jab. As it appears, trouble reportedly erupted at the Baltimorean's end when he must have chanced upon the money post with the words "cancelled" splashed across the fight card snapshot of Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. The message from the former world champion read, "This is sad. Hopefully, this is just a rumor." But the WBA lightweight champion would have none of it. However, it seems appear the usual practice of the champion. The post has been deleted. However, a screenshot reveals what he reportedly said. "He is a hater. He said some shit cancel and that's not true. This is my shit now. Keep talking and I'll pull up to your house now and lay hands on you and some other shit," wrote Gervonta Davis. Separately through his social media account, the world champion, louding out loud, said, "You see how much Floyd a hater?" Apparently, one of the users shared a screen grab of the deleted post. From 2015 until the time he took down Rolando Romero, Gervonta Davis fought under the Mayweather Promotions banner. However, the lightweight champion and the former 5 Division 1 title holder soon decided to part ways. In fact, the whole Mayweather machine was by Davis' side when they went against Garcia last April, battling head-on. But things started going downhill thereafter. Reportedly, the 29-year-old Baltimorean was unhappy when he access to the Las Vegas-based Mayweather gym became limited. However, it wasn't until this year that the terms between the two took a downturn. Waxed over some of Mayweather Jr.'s comments on the new age boxers, Gervonta Davis took to social media, highlighting the reported financial distress the former champion faced and the reason behind his stay back in Dubai. In his social media, he said, "He say all this bullshit but in Dubai and can't live because he been taking money and not doing what they paid him to do. Fucking hater." In response, Money shared videos that featured Tank dancing, adding, "We always knew he had sugar in his tank." The Rift witnessed a cameo from 50 Cent as well. Apparently, the rap legend and the boxing champion share a past when they used to be friends. Fans would be urgently looking for a response from Mayweather Jr. Interestingly, in an interview, one of the names that found mention in Tank Davis' 6-7 fight, his list was that of the undefeated former champion and boxing great. What's your take on the latest row between Davis and Mayweather Jr.? Why do you think the latter would have posted such a message on fight cancellation? Or why would Tank delete his message? Shakur Stevenson to Gervonta Davis, "Shut up and fire me." Shakur Stevenson, the WBC lightweight title holder, is growing increasingly impatient with the WBA champion Gervonta Davis' claims about a potential showdown. Stevenson is set to fight Artyom Harutyunyan on July 6th at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, headlining an ESPN event. Meanwhile, Davis will face Frank Martin on pay-per-view on June 15th in Las Vegas. Confident in his skills, Stevenson pledges to dominate. Harutyunyan, who recently suffered a unanimous decision loss to Martin. However, Shakur Stevenson's primary focus remains on a future encounter with Davis, a fight that could pit the two best lightweights against each other. Stevenson, 26, points out Davis' age of 30, while scrutinizing Davis' fighting history. How many times is he going to say he is going to fight an adult fighter and not fight them? Stevenson said. He is 30 years old now, bro is 30, talking about he is going to fight me. He said next, okay, well, do it. Stevenson is a 3-division title holder who is growing frustrated with his lack of big fights. In the modern era, there has been a crop of young and emerging fighters at around his weight class, including Tank, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez and Garcia. Yet Stevenson has not faced any of his peers, despite holding titles in 3 divisions and being unified world champion in the junior lightweight division. Are you really going to fight me or just going to keep saying what are you going to do to somebody? Said Stevenson of Davis. Shut up and fight me. Stevenson believes making a fight with him is simple, he just needs a contract. All you got to do is send an offer, said Shakur. You are the A side, I know, I'm not saying I'm the A side. You are the person with all the notoriety, however it go, but I am right here at all. I'm not going nowhere as soon as you say let's fight. I am right here, let's fight. Stevenson even voiced a displeasure with Martin, who pulled out of a scheduled fight against him for the vacant WBC lightweight title, which would have occurred in November of last year. Stevenson ended up winning the WBC lightweight title over Edwin De Los Santos in a lackluster fight. Martin has not fought since last July. What did Frank Martin do be elite? Questioned Stevenson. Frank Martin is a dude who signed up to fight me, got famous for signing up to fight me and then didn't fight me, Shakur said. Garcia commits $1 million bet on Gervonta Davis to KO Frank Martin in 7 rounds. WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis is returning to the ring to take on Frank Martin on June 15th, while the event is slowly cooking up and gaining momentum. His last opponent, the controversial Garcia, just placed a 7-figure bet on his former foe to lay out the undefeated contender in under 7 rounds. But why? Surprising fans, Garcia sided with Davis despite having nothing against Martin. Taking things to his social media, Garcia came out with a quick bet. I'll bet $1 million that Gervonta will KO Frank Martin within 7 rounds. I like Frank Martin, but the truth is the truth. And he team Errol Spence, and I'm about to fight Errol Spence if he accepts contract. Garcia pointed out that even though he was a fan of Martin's work, he would still bet on Davis to get over in the non-title fight. Being a firm believer in Davis' skill and having felt his power in their bullback in April 2023, one can imagine why Garcia would bet on Davis. Meanwhile, as Garcia trains for Errol Spence Jr., Gervonta Davis is ready to accept a rematch with the Flash, but he was very specific condition. Tank ready for the rematch but has one condition for Garcia. A lot has happened since Garcia's loss to Davis in April last year. King Rai won a majority decision against Devin Haney, knocking him down 3 times and stunning the whole world. Then he tested positive for DAis, and since then he is beefed with Conor McGregor, Sean O'Malley, and a lot of other people on the internet, including Drake. He called out Drake, but he is definitely still looking for the Davis rematch. Now, while Davis already has an opponent with Frank Martin on June 15th, during his conversation on Cigar Talk, the champion revealed his desire to take on Garcia once again. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.